Ralf Little isn't the only famous member of his family. The Death in Paradise star, who is discovering his family history on tonight's Who Do You Think You Are?, is engaged to very successful U.S. playwright and screenwriter Lindsay Ferrentino. The couple met in 2016 when Ralph was cast in the play Ugly Lies the Bone, which had been written by Lindsay. "I met her when I was in a play she wrote with Chris Marshall. She came out to Guadeloupe for a month while I was filming and she wrote 3 films out there," he told the Mirror in February 2020. "She's doing annoyingly well. If we were ever going to be a power couple I'd have to seriously up my game. Her career is exploding in a way that makes me both incredibly proud, and obscenely jealous." Ralph got down on one knee to ask the question in 2018 in the romantic setting of a country house, and the best bit of all is that he got the ring for free. Get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. He explained, "I had a total result with the ring, though. She said to me if she ever got engaged Terry's only one ring for her, her grandma's, it's absolutely beautiful. And free. I was like, brilliant. It just felt right. She's my best friend. This is the real thing for me. I've never been engaged before. In the last of my friends to have kids, everyone is starting to think it's a bit weird. I love the idea of kids, but we have to work out when." The royal family star is currently at the helm playing Di Neville Parker, who first appeared midway through season 9 in 2020. Neville has struggled a bit during his time on the island because of his several serious allergies, but it's been a great time for Ralph. "It's the best job in TV," Ralph told the Mirror. "Not just in terms of location, because Guadeloupe is wonderful. But the show itself has become pretty iconic. In the space of an hour we get a puzzle and a murder which are fully resolved, along with a red herring and a couple of twists. And you've got however many main characters who all have interplaying relationships and their own foibles and challenges to overcome. If you think of pretty much every other detective show, they have at least 90 minutes to get that done. I think being part of the show is a huge treat for me and kind of an honor. It remains to be seen how long Ralph will stay in the role, but the show has already been commissioned for another series. However, it did cause problems during the pandemic as Ralph had to go 4 months without sex due to travel restrictions as Lindsay was stuck in Florida. Ralph said, "Americans can't travel anywhere so she can't come here. I haven't seen her since lockdown started, so like 4 months," reports Daily Star. "The long and short of it is she's like, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to come. It doesn't look like Americans are going to be allowed to travel. The long and short of it is I've not seen her for months and I might not be able to see her for a whole year. It's like being 14 again, my left hand looks like. Remember when you were 14 and you were like, maybe, one day, you'll be able to touch a girl, but until then it's me and you lefty." Two Pints of Lager fans are desperate to know if there will ever be a reunion, but Ralph's character will have to come back from the dead. Daytime TV lover Johnny had some very bizarre tastes, including eating cat food, desiccated coconut and a jammy Dodger fetish. While Johnny had a secret obsession with Titanic and kids' cartoons, he struggled with his feminine side and lashed out at anyone who mocked him. Unemployed Johnny, who described himself as a lazy gobsy, tried to do best for his son and wife Janet, but in a cruel twist at the start of Series 7 was killed off-screen. Janet discovered he had been eaten by a shark after winning a shark jumping competition in Hawaii. At the start of lockdown, Gaz actor Will Miller got together with Ralf to bring back the spirit of Two Pints with a new project. In May 2021 they released a brand new show called Two Pints with Will and Ralf to talk about the old days and have some pub banter while at home. This year they went on the Two Pints Live tour together and they have written proposed scripts for a sequel series which they want to call Two Pints, Last Orders. One person who seemingly wasn't keen for a revival was Sheridan Smith, who reportedly wouldn't answer calls from former co-star Will. Speaking on The Morning After with Paul Denon podcast in May 2020, Will said, "Sheridan just won't talk about it. She's not spoken to me in over 3 years now. It's like she just won't pick up the phone about it. There is just no point in going down that route. I don't know what happened. We last spoke about 3, maybe 4 years ago, and since then she won't reply to my calls or text messages at all. I wanted to be there but she's just not interested, so there is no point in going there. We can't get a Two Pints reunion together without her." However, in April this year it was reported that Sheridan is now keen to get the whole gang back together. A source told The Sun on Sunday, in recent weeks she's reached out to Will and Ralf, who are currently on the Two Pints Live tour together, and started following them both on social media. Ralf is back on our screen tonight while researching his family history in Who Do You Think You Are? He has always managed to fit in playing semi-professional football between his acting commitments, having played for Edgware Town and Maidstone United. But the actor never knew where his skills on the pitch came from until now, as he discovers his great-granddad played for Wales as a centre-forward more than 100 years ago. His great-grandfather, Albert Lockley, had also played for Chirk FC in North Wales, scoring in the final when they won the 1894 Welsh Cup. "This is a big cup final. This has absolutely made my day," says Ralf when he finds out about his relative. "Honestly, it's so funny. This is 100 years ago, more than 100 years ago. I'm genuinely delighted to read about my great-granddad winning this cup and scoring. Do you have a story to share? Email webfeatures@trinitymirror.com.